The galaxy had never been so quiet. Dozens of alien governments watched the human warship, HSS Guanghai, as it floated in orbit above the ruined surface of Mixer 7. It had been a beautiful planet, once green fields, blue skies, vast oceans. Now, it was ash. No buildings, no cities, no movement. Lifeless and silent, Captain Yunmi stood on the bridge of the Guanghai, her eyes calm, her posture perfect. She said nothing as reports came in. All enemy resistance had ended. The last Mixari command ship was gone. Her voice was soft but firm when she finally spoke. Mark Mixer 7 as cleared. Begin recovery of human prisoners. No mercy for the command. Chain, her second-in-command, Lieutenant Daehuan, nodded. Yes, Captain. The crew didn't cheer. There was no celebration. Only quiet efficiency. They had done their duty, like always. 3 weeks earlier, the Galactic Council had begged humanity to help once again. The Mixari Dominion had crossed the line again. They had started by raiding mining colonies. Then, they wiped out a neutral science outpost. Finally, they kidnapped over 20,000 humans from farming worlds. The Council tried peace talks. The Mixari laughed and continued their attacks. So humanity sent the HSS Guanghai, a newest warship in the Third Fleet. The Mixari were proud of their weapons. They believed humans were too soft. They had studied human diplomats, not soldiers. They had no idea what was coming. Captain Yunmi had received her orders on a quiet afternoon in orbit above Earth. She didn't ask questions. The orders were clear. Stop the Mixari. Rescue the humans. Do not allow them to do this again. Her ship left in 2 hours. The Guanghai didn't travel alone. It brought escorts frigates, gunships, stealth destroyers. But it never needed them. The Guanghai was built not just for battle, but for war. Its core reactor-powered weapons that even the Council feared. Its eye system, named Qinghe, could target and fire at hundreds of enemy ships at once. It had defenses that could withstand a star's fury. The Mixari fleet never stood a chance. First contact at the edge of the Mixari system, their border patrol picked up a strange signal. Before they could warn command, the Guanghai appeared. Humans gave no warning, no demands, no delays. They destroyed 3 cruisers in 11 seconds. A single message was sent to Mixari High Command. Return the prisoners. Withdraw from all occupied worlds. If you do not, we will come for you. The Mixari responded with threats. Your kind are weak. We are the fire of the stars. Captain Unmi read the message and smiled, just a little. Fire is only dangerous until it's smothered. She gave the command. The Guanghai advanced. Battle of Mixer 5. The first real battle happened above Mixer 5. The Dominion had gathered 80 warships, confident in their numbers. Their leader, General Tarlex, was a proud warrior who had never lost. He watched the humans arrive and laughed. Only one battleship? We will erase them. He didn't laugh for long. In less than 4 minutes, the Guanghai's guns destroyed over half the fleet. Each shot was precise, cold, and final. Tarlex tried to escape in his stealth cruiser, but the AI Qinghe found him. 1 missile. 1 explosion. No more Tarlex. On the bridge, Lieutenant Daehuan reported no enemy life signs remaining in command ships. Captain Yunmi said simply, next planet. Aftermath news of the destruction spread quickly. Mixari leaders sent messages to the Galactic Council, accusing humans of genocide. But the truth was simple. The humans didn't kill civilians. They only targeted military bases, war factories, command centers. Still, when the humans attacked, they attacked with absolute force. There was no delay, no waiting, no second chances. The Mixari planets began to panic. They had always believed the Council would hold humanity back. They were wrong. The Council said nothing now. The member worlds knew better than to interfere. Some feared humanity. Others admired them. But none dared challenge them at the rescue on. Mixer 7. Human prisoners were kept in underground labor camps. Thousands of families, farmers, engineers, innocent people, taken by force, that the Guanghai entered orbit. Instead of launching a full-scale bombardment, it used stealth drones to find the camps. Then the human Marines went in. Led by Sergeant Ji Woo, the Marines moved like shadows. They used stun weapons, not to avoid death, but to send a message. Are here for our people, not for conquest. They freed every prisoner in less than 4 hours. Not one Marine was lost. When the last prisoner was lifted aboard the Guanghai, Captain Unmi gave the final order. Erase Mixer 7's military grid. They will not take again. The silence, the bombardment of Mixer 7 was short and brutal. Strategic. Strikes turned the military network into glass. The planet was left lifeless, not because of anger, but because it was necessary. Afterward, no ships came to stop the humans. No fleet tried to intercept the Guanghai. The war was over. The Dominion surrendered before the week ended. They returned every occupied planet, paid heavy reparations, promised never to touch another human world. They also made one final request to the Council. Please keep the humans far from us. Galactic Council. Emergency Session Ambassador Seok-jin stood before the chamber, quiet and calm. The room was tense. A member of the Talix League, a lizard-like species, spoke first. You used overwhelming force. You destroyed planets. Seok-jin nodded. We ended a threat. We saved our people. And we followed every rule. You approved. A floating being from the Aerie swirled in alarm. You are too dangerous. You bring fear. Seok-jin looked around. We did not come to rule. We came to survive. And we will protect peace with strength. The room grew quiet. A small voice from a tiny insectoid delegate broke the silence. You didn't lie to us. We just didn't understand. Seok-jin gave a small bow. Peace must be chosen, but justice must be protected. Afterward, the Third Fleet returned home. Captain Unmi was given no medals, no grand parade. She simply returned to her quiet station above Earth. Sergeant Ji Woo visited the freed families. He helped them rebuild. Ambassador. Seok-jin continued to speak for humanity, but no one interrupted him during meetings. And the Guanghai? It remained in orbit, fully armed, fully ready. It never fired again. But it didn't need to. Everyone had seen what it could do. Message humanity never claimed to be perfect. But they had learned something long ago. Peace without strength was just a wish dot. So they built ships not to conquer, but to protect. They trained not for glory, but for survival. They chose peace, but they never forgot how to fight. And now the galaxy understood that too. On a cold, dark moon near the edge of space, a small alien child asked her teacher, "Why do humans always carry weapons if they want peace?" The teacher paused, then smiled gently, because they learned something. We forgot. Peace is not given. It is defended.